So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Connect with local geeks, gamers and nerds in your city. And what's the picture they use? A fairly attractive woman with a pink wig. I can guarantee you that's a wig she's wearing because she probably works for OnlyFans. And you can't see her titties either. They're all covered up by her hands and a video game controller. And yes, we got some thighs on show, but honestly, do you think female gamers look like that in real life? No, they just put the makeup, the low-cut tops on for Twitch, and that's your fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. I have to show you this message I got on TikTok today. Oh gosh, just even seeing the thumbnail alone is just giving me the creeps.
But you're not sure if you qualify or if you're ready to apply, we have a useful tool that we made for you.
You're the useful tool?
fun/peer-accelerator/quiz. If you're interested in applying to the Baby Ghost Studio Development Fund,
no.
But you're not sure if you qualify or if you're ready to apply, we have a useful tool that we made for you.
So remember this chick? She's Lean Ghost from Baby Ghost, from Sweet Baby Inc., begging you for money because nobody is interested. She's the white settler from Montreal, Canada. I did a video about her during the year. So yes, if you're looking for a tool, just call this tool straight away. You would think after the disaster that was Concord, not that great plane in the sky, that PlayStation 5 video game, which I've talked about endlessly. Honestly, when I report something to you, it's far, far better than what you see on the dreary, glary news. But there's a new contender that PlayStation haven't yet brought out because I think they're having second thoughts. I think it's going to be a tax write-off. It's called FAIRGAME, not to be confused with a 1986 film or another film which might have been a remake of that 80s film starring Cindy Crawford and I think Stephen Baldwin. Remember that, where Cindy gets her kit off? Whoa, yeah.
Married?
No.
Divorced? Boyfriend? Living with?
Is this going anywhere?
But no, we've got a new contender, folks. It makes, honestly, the art style of this game makes Concord's art style look like Picasso. But then again, that might already be based on Picasso if you look at it from different angles. No, what am I talking about, folks? It is simply called the worst abomination I have ever seen.
Flashing through the sky, he's a go-go guy. Stronger than a train with a so-so brain. He's fearless, careless, a little too careless.
Approved by 1970s Robert Redford.
So before I delight you with the trailer today, let's go over to Haven Studios and see what they have to say. We create havens. Do you get it? Because they're Haven Studio. For endless wonder. Yeah, they're a French company. What a big shocker right there. Here is a CGI trailer, I may add, that was uploaded last year, 2023, in the month of May. I mean, it would have made more sense to put it in the month of June, Pride Month, hello. Look at that, what? 28,000 downvotes, only 3,700 upvotes. I mean, talk about engagement. No, my goodness me. Ooh, welcome to FAIRGAME, your chance to rob the rich and rebalance the scales. But the only scales I'm interested in rebalancing, folks, are the bra cups that belong to Jill Valentine. But then again, does that wonderment of amazement biological female beauty even need a bra to wear? Back to the trailer, folks. FAIRGAME is a competitive modern heist game, for a modern audience that doesn't exist, where you can team up to break into exotic locations and steal the cargo. The twist, there's a twist? Not Round the Twist, that awesome Australian TV show back in the day.
Have strange things happen? Are you going round the twist?
You only need to add smart guards and security systems. You can also compete against each other and your teams. Crews, not Terry Crews, that extract the most loot and flair might just rise to the top of fair games. Which sounds like a gambling mechanic when I think about it. Take it until you make it, or you can recruit for your first ever crew. When I read about the Robin Hood comparison right there, you rob from the rich to give to the poor, but this is like Robin, Rockin' Robin, that Canadian TV show from last year, which gave me so many giggles. And again, the problem with that TV show, they kind of robbed from the white dude and the white people, but they didn't really live off the proceeds. That was kind of a missed opportunity. Again, that show, while it was terrible, it gave me so many barrel of laughs. And Director X, I hope you make a second season because I really want to see it. But then again, just like Dustborn, that TV show was also funded by the Quebec section of their government, which I thought the Quebec Film Funding Parasites Association, whatever it was. I'm just saying this off the top of my head, folks, because I got a rather overactive mind at the moment. But yeah, let's watch this trailer because this will be, and it's in 4K. Oh no, why do we have to see this in 4K? Oh god, all right, let's have a look. CGI trailer, not actual gameplay. Well, at least they were transparent in that respect. Having a good day? What you won't see in Mr. Robot.
You want to know about us?
No.
Seems like everyone does these days.
Says the woman of diversity and probably overweight as well.
It's simple.
Nothing ever is love.
Too much money and too much power is held by just a few people. And it's only getting worse.
As is this trailer.
So, we decided to do something about it.
Wow, that reminds me of Speed and the cheap gold watch. Yeah, thanks.
Interactive TV, Jack. Wave of the future. Ha ha ha, huh?
Do you know what, love? I do actually want to go away from my monitor right now, which you're desecrating, and out through my side door and maybe stick my head in a toilet. That's what I want to do. You notice I said in a toilet, not necessarily my own right here along the corridor, maybe my next door neighbor's downstairs. Oh my word. Well, this is a first-person shooter, folks, but again, it's like the Force Awakens trailer. What's the first image you see? John Boyega giving you a heart attack, and now we got this. Ugh, good grief. Okay, we got a white dude. And oh my gosh, do you have to give her the worst hairstyle imaginable? Oh god, look at that. This is a CGI trailer, folks. What's the real game actually going to look like?
Something like you might drink and drive to work.
Oh gosh, you know what? They're playing that frigging song. I'm just going to cut that out in case it's a copyrighted thing. Let's have a look. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're going to get down. Oh, complex puzzles to get through. So it's platforming elements. Again, she seems to be the center of attention here. Oh, so this is actually a rip-off of Mission Impossible 1, right? Where and actually Resident Evil 1. Remember where Mila Jovovich has to get through those lasers and Colin Salmon does it, but then he gets cut to death. But yeah, there's an element of that here. So clearly not original. You're borrowing ideas off Hollywood. I don't get this. I mean, you know what? You know what this reminds me of? Killzone 2, I think it was, where it had this amazing CGI trailer at E3, and then Guerrilla Games were called out for it, and they were saying, well, we didn't intend to release that trailer or do anything like that. So people watching it thought, oh my god, is this the actual gameplay? And it turned out, of course, it wasn't. The actual final product, I mean, Killzone 2 is a masterpiece, man. It's a really good game. Yeah, just nothing about this screams anything. It just looks terrible. Oh, look at that. Oh, let's have the side profile of the diverse character. Oh, I want to see that again. I mean, what are you trying to tell me, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, look at that. Oh, I mean, she's semi-attractive from this side, but again, if you're a person of diversity, are you really enthralled by this image? I'm not. Good grief. That's a Gen Zer, but I don't know if that's meant to be a Chinese woman or a man. I can't tell. Yeah, right, thanks. Yeah, I don't even want to knock one out. Do you know what I mean? It's just so terrible. If you're going to commit a heist, right, or a robbery, why on earth are you wearing big jangly earrings? That makes no sense again. That's a poor character design choice. Yeah, do you know who that is, love? That's going to be the taxpayers coming down to get their refunds, or the player base getting their refunds for this game. Oh my word. Holy shit. Fair Games. And when is it coming out? Take it till you make it. Yeah, I don't think PlayStation and Haven Studios, you're going to make it. I predict, now let me have a prediction here. I reckon by October the 7th, which coincidentally is my birthday, that we're going to get an announcement about this game, that it's not going to make it onto the PlayStation 5 platform. They're going to scrap it. It's going to be a tax write-off. October the 7th, 2024, that's going to be the announcement PlayStation 5 makes. Oh, look at that. Fair Games HQ on Twitter X. Welcome to Fair Games. Your chance to rob the rich and rebalance all those scales that you broke before with your heavyweight fat ass. Followed by Jeff Keighley. What a big surprise. Yeah. And when were they last active? Oh my god. May the 30th, 2023. Why does Jeff Keighley care about this? This is the same Jeff Keighley, by the way, who has ruined E3. We're hiring, join our team. Let's translate the bio actually. I want to see what it says. Why do they keep saying we create an endless wonder? We create portals to wonder. What, you mean DEI portals, Haven? Yeah. At Haven, we foster a studio committed to, get ready for this, equality, acceptance, and kindness for all, and celebrate your diversity and your preferred gender identity, or in my case, identities. Earlier this month, and this was July the 26th, so they're very keen about updating what they're doing, but not the actual video game of Fair Games with a $ at the end. Yeah, gambling mechanic folks. Earlier this month, the Haven team came together, I'm sure you did guys, for our annual Summer Haven event. Haveners spent quality time with their friends and colleagues. What about your family? And enjoyed some delicious poutine and tacos. Throughout the evening, the crew also enjoyed several intense Jenga matches. Turns out, I don't want to know what turns out means. Oh no, translator, you damn, what? I want a translation. What is this? Oh my god. You are kidding me. Wally, she's fairly attractive. I don't know about the logos on their t-shirts, but again, I mean, they're talking about diversity when it's 3 white dudes and 1 Latina chick. Okay, fair enough. That's all right by my standards. But it turns out, oh yeah, we can't show more because it's all translated into bloody French. To close out the women in Haven, we have Vanessa, one of our outstanding animators, bringing Fair Games to life. Oh, did she now? Vanessa shares her pathway to join the gaming industry, what it means to work at Haven, and what the support role in the heist looks like for her. Okay, so this is Vanessa Roy, 1 minute and 37 seconds. Let's have a look at you, Vanessa. Show us the goods, love.
Je m'appelle Vanessa Roy, je suis animatrice 3D chez Haven. Donc, je suis tombée dans l'industrie du jeu un peu par hasard. J'ai toujours eu un côté créatif.
Right, she got into the game industry by chance because on Haven's recruitment site, you don't have to have all the qualifications. You just have to have diversity and a halo above your head. I'm not kidding. That's actually true. And look, Vanessa Roy's pretty attractive, actually. Again, she's wearing a fucking big jumper. I mean, oh, whatever, man. I got in the industry. Oh, it was a phone call for me. No, piss off phone call. I don't want to answer this phone call because you're useless. How did you get into the games industry, Vanessa Roy? I got in by chance. Oh, what a shock. I always had a creative side to me, and I went into a university program called DEI that specialized in games. They really do that at university now? I didn't know that. God, maybe in France.
J'ai trouvé une formation universitaire en jeu. Puis ben.
Here comes that phone call again. This should be interesting.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so if you send me the CV, I'll still send it to him. We can see what they say. You know, then you can, still got time to make the decision.
Puis, 7 ans plus tard, je suis animatrice chez Evan. Pour moi, travailler chez Evan, c'est...
Tightly knit family, like my jumper. Yeah,
okay. Donc, je travaille avec des gens passionnés, de confiance.
I work with passionate people that I can trust. And since day one, I always felt I was at the right place. That's haven to me, not heaven.
Pour moi, c'est ce qui fait vraiment toute la différence.
Wow, this is the longest 1 minute and 37 seconds. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Oh, she laughs at the end. She's a bit of a sweetheart, isn't she? And back to my final screen today, folks. So, I've seen this everywhere today, by the way, about the fact that Sony are desperate, or PlayStation are desperate for a live service model that actually succeeds. And someone is probably sucking seeds at the moment and actually multiplying them henceforth and making things pop up here, there and there like your next door neighbor's garden. But honestly, I think Sony, that their model is failing. They just refuse to make single player games, which is why I said yesterday they don't care about you anymore. Sony don't like their player base anymore. They're too lazy to actually make a single player experience that lasts for about 30 to maybe 40 hours. Days Gone 2, Ben Studios, they're so frustrated because yes, the first game, while it didn't sell gangbuster numbers, people still love the game. Even on PlayStation, or not PlayStation, the PC, people liked how it turned out despite a few technical flaws here and there. I mean, Digital Foundry, those naughty boys covered it and sung its praises. But Sony, yeah, if you want to bring out a live service model, and again, has Xbox done that? I don't think they have, but if they have, do correct me in the comments below. But either way, why are we chasing the dragon, Sony? Why do you want to go full steam ahead with that pile of dog shit called a live service? Nobody wants it. Give us an off-player experience. Don't inject any messaging in there because we won't play your game otherwise. And something tells me that Neil Druckmann and the people that he works for really want to propagate your video game with that nonsense. They're itching to do it. Again, if you're getting secret government funded money to put this messaging in your video game, no one's gonna see. People will see through it. They won't care. And it's such an absolute shame that, when you look back at the mid-noughties, oh my god, even going up to 2014, you could stroll on into your favorite video game store, wherever you live in the UK or the world, and it was just a joyous moment to hand over your £40, get your video game, you're going to keep it forever, and then, yeah, you get to have that. Oh, it's just a great time, isn't it? I remember playing Need for Speed until 2 a.m. in the morning, from Saturday into Sunday in the early hours, then going to bed. Great times, man. I just had a fun time. I didn't need to go online to play that game with anybody else. I wanted to have my own experience, outsmarting the cops, becoming the cop, chasing the good guy. That was just great, man. But yeah, sadly now, that's not what we get anymore, folks. Xbox, I wouldn't say so much at this stage because the Coalition Studios are giving us a rebirth of Gears of War with E-Day. So really excited about that. I don't think they're going to let my expectations down. I mean, that could be a service model that might resurrect a midnight game launch. I really want to see that again, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen. So on that one, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this rather entertaining video today, and I certainly hope it came across that way, leave a like below, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and if I were you, and if you were me, you might want to return for the next video. Yeah, I did let one off.
Tune in next time, Space Freaks, and hear your doobry go ping in the next gripping installment of
Kung Fu Hot Dog.
What's that?